Hey everyone, it's Barb here from the Old Girl Spiritual Stuff. Hoping you're all having a wonderful day. Today is step 3 in deliberate manifestation, and it's called affirmations or statement of intention. But before that, there's 2 pieces of housekeeping that we need to do. The first one is that this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is my understanding, my awareness, my teachings, my learnings, and my philosophy. If you could take anything out of it, it's free for you. Take it, enjoy it, and share it around. If you don't resonate with that, that's okay. There may be another video that will. And the second part that I'd like to talk, piece of housework today is please subscribe. We are aiming to get to 500 subscribers, and we need subscribers, and I need you to like as often as you can. I need you to comment. I need you to also watch as much of the video, if not all, would be good, as you can, because this is to do with the analytics in the background. This is to do with YouTube getting the videos out and getting us in front of different audiences that I'm not aware about at the moment. So if you could just do that and share it around your friends, tell your friends, tell your, your Facebook, put it on Facebook, whatever you can do to get the message of deliberate manifestation out. And for those who know that my glasses do slip while I talk, and also spirit comes around me really, really closely, and they tickle my nose or play with my ear. So that's why I scratch those 2 places a little bit. So today we're talking about affirmations. The old word used to be affirmations. And as a lot of you know, the affirmations, the way that we were taught, really didn't work. And so there was something else that was created in place of it. And it's like a lot of things, over time we reinvent and get what works and get what works better. So the statement of intention. Now, I do know that affirmations do work. I actually did affirmations, and my husband walked in, and I was very specific about a partnership. And so that happened. There's many times that I've done very specific affirmations, but in a general way, and I will explain that in a minute. Now, one of the things with statement of intention or affirmations is that the big downfall, what we tend to do, or what we try to do, excuse me, I'll just alter that a little bit, is that we make our goals or our dreams too high, too big, and too large. And so one of the things I've written down for here is keep your goals or your asks, if you like, to be out of sight, but out of reach, but not out of sight. Certainly when you're beginning this, okay? And I do understand that a lot of my videos are navigated and designed for the people who are seeking and searching and who are just entering the spiritual field. There's so many great workers that have got great in-depth knowledge of Archangel Michael's and things like that, but that's not my role. That's not my pathway this lifetime. Now, why we say an affirmation or a statement of intention, and let's have a look at the word statement of intention. It is that, exactly that. This is the word statement of my intention to receive. So this is the word of my intention. And the word statement is we are stating our intention. So that's our word. And when we do this, we need to do it in one of 2 ways. We need to be incredibly specific or have a general way of looking at the characteristics of what it is. But there is a third way, and that way is leaving it up to the universe's divineness, if you like, God's divineness, the universe divineness energy, that they know better than us, but we're giving them very specific guidelines. Now, I will say it here so you can have it. Everybody who wants it can have it. Infinite Spirit is how, some of the affirmations is how I start all this statement. Infinite Spirit, clear the way. So Infinite Spirit means I'm talking to the universe, I'm talking to God, I'm talking to the higher energies. Clear the way means open all pathways. Clear the way, get rid of blockages. And this is the one I use. Infinite Spirit, clear the way for the divine man, for the man that you have that is divinely mine, that is by my divine right for him to come into my world. Allow him to come quickly with love in a perfect way. Infinite Spirit, clear the way for the divine man to come to me. The man that you have that is divinely mine, allow him to come quickly with love in a perfect way. Now, I have an idea I left a little bit out there, but it's in the same vein. And I said that three times a day, and it actually worked within 3 months. And I did have an indicator around 2, maybe 6 weeks of somebody that was coming into my life, but that didn't work. And then I thought, oh, well, that doesn't work. And I forgot that sometimes we are given indicators that the right thing, person, situation, condition is coming to us. Now, when Dennis entered my world, he wasn't anything that I was looking for in looks. Okay. And so the thing that I needed to understand is I asked for the divine one. I asked that I trusted the universe's knowledge on the perfect person for me. I'd been on my own for 8 years, and my choice of men probably wasn't so great. And they weren't bad. I mean, they weren't abusive or anything like that. It's just nothing worked out. So my choices weren't going so well. So when I left it up to the universe to bring the divine relationship, the divine job, the divine house, the divine relationship, the divine car, whenever I ask that, then I'm trusting the universe to come in and bring that to me. As it turned out, when I looked at Dennis, he didn't feel any of the external characteristics that I was looking for. However, I did ask, so I had to accept. What I found was that Dennis had integrity, he had ethics, he doesn't mess around as in a relationship, he is supportive, he is non-threatening, he on the other end, I had no idea where my work was going to take me at the time. And so I had no idea. I needed a partner in my life that wasn't going to be threatened from the bigness of what my career and my work was going to bring into me. I didn't know that I needed a partner that was going to drive me here and there. Not that I couldn't drive myself, but he liked to come, that he would, my work might go on till 2 o'clock in the morning when people wanted to talk about spirit and the people in spirit, then people passed over. So he would sit quietly in the corner and go to sleep until I was ready to go and never uttered a sound. So I didn't know at the time that I needed those characteristics in a partner as well. Now, did it work? Did it work? Well, this year, I think this year is our 34th anniversary. Thinking it might have worked. So Infinite Spirit, clear the way for the perfect divine to come to me. The one that is mine by divine right. The one that is divinely that you have that is divinely mine. Allow this to come quickly, which means don't take 10 years, for goodness sake. With love. Do it in a loving way, not through violence or anger or anything like that. And in a perfect way is so important. It's such an important little 3 words or 4 words. It means for me in this situation, he was not attached to anybody else. He was free to have a relationship with me as I was free to have one. Didn't want complications at that stage. So that's just one that I did, and I've done many more. Now, another one that I did probably 30 years ago, and I made a mistake with it. Okay, and after about a year, I realized the mistake, so I did correct it. I will tell you the one that I did, and then I'll tell you the correction. I am now open to receive all the opportunities, health, wealth, abundance that the universe has for me now. Now, it's very specific in what I want. I'm not telling him what form it comes. So I am now open. I am now open to receive all the goodness, the health, the wealth, abundance, and happiness that the universe has for me now. Now, I did that, and my goodness gracious, I'm telling you, I got it in abundance of it. And after about 12 months, I realized I'd made a really big mistake. And so I changed it. And this is what I changed it to. I am now open to, I'm open to receive all the happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and energy that the universe has for me now. I'd forgotten energy. I was running out of steam. So you've got to be really thoughtful about the words. You're more than welcome to use either of those. They have worked for me. Well, I only used it for Dennis, really. I didn't think of using the first one for anything else. And because I don't need anyone, because he's in my life. He's here until he's not. Yeah. And, 34, 35 years, it's not too bad. But the other one I use often, and I've started using it again because my world has opened up in a whole different way, and I'm certainly needing the energy that I'm asking the universe for. So they're two fairly general affirmations or statements of intention, but they're actually also very specific in what I'm asking for. I'm just not asking in the how it's coming or what shape it looks like. So they are two you can have. How often do I say affirmations? Now, this is, or statements of intention. This is a really interesting one. And it's one that I grapple with semi-regularly. And I'm in two minds. So this is one that you're going to have to find out what resonates right for you. The first one tells me that I need to only ever say it once. The universe has got the statement of intention. They take it over, and then they create it in thy time, Lord, not my time. And that is what I think we're meant to be doing. And here's the contrary for me. I'm also human, and I'm also I have my own dogma, and I have my own self-doubts at times, and I have all those sort of things, the same as everybody else. They just come in my package as yours come in yours. So what happens then is that if you're going to keep asking, do it three times a day if you need to, or just once a day, or once, 3 or 4 times a week. It's up to you, whatever resonates with you, to do it. But the way it was explained to me, that let's say, and okay, we do internet shopping these days, so you'll understand this. So I go into, let's say Dick Smith electrical shop in New Zealand on the internet. And I want to buy a wiglet. And so I go on and I purchase the wiglet, I pay for the wiglet, and I get the receipt for the wiglet. And I'm expecting that now in the next, say, 3 to 4 days or 5 days, whatever it is. Now, that is the first way of asking. So we've asked, I've got in and I paid and ordered, paid and got the receipt. Now, the thing is, I don't keep asking Dick Smith, hey, did you get my order? How's my order going? Where's my order? We don't do that. We know that we did this, it's in the pipeline, and it will come to us. We know that. And yet, with this, in affirmations or statement of intention, we then keep asking because we're told that, you know, we've got to reinforce and reinforce. So this is depending on where you sit. Now, I believe both work. I believe both work. And when I notice that I'm saying an affirmation or statement of intention regularly, then I need to question, where's my self-doubt? And of course, I have self-doubt on lots of areas, not in spirit or with spirit. I know that's real and correct. Probably I know that's more real and correct than this earth plane for me personally. But it's really important to understand what resonates with you. If your fear comes in and that makes you feel safe, then keep saying it. Keep saying it. Now, I will give you another one, and this is a religious one, or and it is. I'm going to say religious because it's very definite. Now, I've been using this on and off for, and I noticed that my book that I wrote, the letters from Grandma, which eventually you'll be able to buy on Kindle. I've got the hardcover here. You can contact me and buy that if you want to pay the postage, the shipping. But this is one that I've noticed that I've used, and I actually wrote it in the book. And this is what my latest one that's been around for about 10 years. So that's the latest one. Of myself, I can do nothing, but Jesus Christ can and is performing miracles in my mind, body, and affairs now. Of myself, I can do nothing, but Jesus Christ can and is performing miracles in my mind, body, and affairs now. So those who are attracted to that one, you're more than welcome. So from what I understand in my research over the past decades, the first affirmation, and it was called affirmation, was in the 1800s, I believe. And it goes like this. And this is, if you're starting out and you want a general one, you cannot get a better one than this. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. That covers everything. That covers my finances, my home, my relationships, my health, my everything. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. And that has served us now for probably 180 years that I know about. So that's a really, really old one. So statements of intention or affirmations. As I said before, the reason we use them is because we are defining what it is that we're telling the universe that we want to enter into our world, and give it a shot. There's so much information out there on affirmations. That's a pretty broad overview. They are a couple that I've used personally over the years that I can absolutely attest to, that work in incredible ways. And so, you know, give a comment below. Tell me your affirmations, that sort of thing. You're more than welcome to join me on the Old Girls Facebook page. And I do have, by the way, the Old Girls private the Old Girls Spiritual Stuff private group. So if you wanted to join me there, and I'm getting back into that group this coming week or two. So until next, the next step, which will be action. Join me then and enjoy your affirmations. Enjoy reading about affirmations. One of the best books that I've ever read, or series of books on affirmations, and there are affirmations right through the books, is any book of Catherine Ponder. She's an author of the 60s, and they still resonate today. Affirmations don't get old. They get powerful. So in your powerful affirming, in your powerful statements of intention, let's catch you next time. Bye-bye.